Hi everyone, I'm Naomi, and today we're going to do a quick practice together to get your body moving to help you wake up, and we're going to do it through your hamstrings. That's right. So you're going to wake up your body today with some fantastic hamstring stretching, some wonderful side body stretching, and some really sweet twisting as well. You might need a block or two if your hammies are a little extra tight, or if it's early, or if it's cold, or if you just like them, if you want a little bit more lift. So make sure to have something that you can use. You can also use a water bottle. You can use all kinds of things to elevate your hands off the floor, but if you need them, make sure that you have them. And if you need to pause or take a break, please pause and take a break. If your leg doesn't go all the way straight, no worries, not a big deal. Remember, this is for you, so take care of you. But for now, let's get started. Come up to stand in front of your mat. Place your feet hip width apart and stand as evenly as you can on your 2 feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. Keep your legs strong as you exhale and fold all the way forward. Reach for the floor. You take a full breath in and a full breath out. Another full breath in. And as you exhale, step your right leg back into a lunge. Stay up on your fingertips or grab your blocks to give yourself just a little bit of space and height over your front leg because you're about to straighten it for the very first time. Inhale, shift your hips back, straighten your left leg as best you can. Exhale, bend your knee. Again, inhale, shift back, lift up through your core. Exhale, bend your knee. And inhale, straighten your leg as best you can. Exhale, bend your left knee. Inhale, shift your hips back, straighten your leg. Exhale, bend your knee. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up through your belly as you straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Last time, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend your left knee. Keep your right hand down. Lift your left arm up to twist. Take a full breath in here. As you exhale, sweep your left arm behind you. Then take it forward and reach both arms up as you come on up into a high lunge version of Warrior One. A full breath in. Exhale, lower your hands to the floor. Step, right leg forward. And then take your left leg back. And again, if you need your blocks, give yourself a little bit more height so you're bringing the floor to you. Inhale, straighten your right leg as best you can. Exhale, bend your knee. And to help your leg as your hamstring straighten, dig your right heel into the floor. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, shift your hips back, straighten your leg, exhale, bend. Inhale, lift up through your belly, exhale, bend. Inhale, shift up and back, exhale, bend. 2 more. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Last one, keep your legs strong, your muscles engaged. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend your right knee. Keep your left hand down, right arm up for a twist. Take a full breath in here. As you exhale, reach your right arm behind you, back towards the back of your mat. Sweep your right arm forward and take both arms up as you lift up. And you might wobble, that's okay. No big deal. As you exhale, lower your hands to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. And plant your hands firmly on the mat, reaching down through each of your finger pads and the circumference of your palm. You can pedal your feet a little bit, your heels, wiggle. Feel like wiggle should always be an instruction in yoga. Just wiggle a little bit if you need to wiggle. And then get a little bit steadier and inhale forward into a plank. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale forward, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 more time. Inhale forward into plank. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Then walk your hands back to your feet. You can bend your knees, stay up on your fingertips, stay strong and engaged through the muscles of your legs. You bring your hands to your hips, lengthen through your spine, and inhale, come all the way up to stand, and then walk back up to the front of your mat. Feet hip width apart, stand evenly on your 2 feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. You take a hold of your left forearm with your right hand, stretch up as you inhale. Exhale, stretch over to your right. And inhale, come on back up. Take a hold of your right forearm, stretch up. over to your left. Inhale, come on back up, reach straight up through your fingertips as you press down through your toes. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Reach for the ground. Inhale fully. Exhale, right leg back into a lunge. Now, just like you did before, inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend your knee. You might discover second time around, it's a little easier. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Last time, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Now this time, bring your arms to the inside of your left leg. Put your right heel on the floor and start to walk your hands diagonally out away from your hips. And then even start to walk back towards your right foot. Now you gotta keep your left knee in line with your ankle. This is super important. Maybe cross your left arm over your right, just to give yourself more side body stretch. Okay, and then walk back in. Lift your right heel up. Keep your right hand down, left arm up for a twist. Good full breath in, exhale, or reach your left arm behind you. Sweep both arms forward and up. Full breath in. Take a hold of your forearm with your left hand, your right forearm with left hand, stretch up and over. So you go over towards your left leg, big side body stretch. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Step, right leg up, left leg back. And repeat it. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten your leg. If you need those blocks, use them. Exhale, bend. And firm up the muscles of your legs. Inhale, shift your hips up and back. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, bend. Last one. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend your knee. Bring your arms to the inside of your right leg. Put your left heel down on the floor. So you plant your left foot. Start to walk your hands diagonally away from your hips. Okay, only go as far as you can keep your right knee in line with your ankle. So if your knee starts to twist in, just come back a little bit. And then walk your arms over towards your back foot, your left foot, and maybe cross your right arm over your left, just to give you a little bit more stretch to your side body. Okay, walk back in, lift your left heel, right arm up for a twist, full breath in. Again, just like you did before, reach your right arm back as you exhale, sweep it forward, catch your other arm as you stretch up, and then take a hold of your left forearm with your right hand, reach up, and stretch over towards your right leg. Super important to squeeze your hips in here towards one another, that you don't fall over unless you want to. And inhale, coming back up, whee! Just like I did. Exhale, lower your hands to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. And inhale, forward plank. This time as you exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Pull through as you inhale, cobra pose. And then push back as you exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 full breaths here. And after your third exhale, bend your knees, look forward of your hands, step or jump into a forward bend. Okay, inhale fully, exhale completely. Bring your hands to your hips, fire up your legs, lengthen your spine. Inhale, rise all the way up, reach your arms up. Take a hold of your right forearm with your left hand, stretch up as you inhale. As you exhale, go over to the left. And inhale, come on back up, take a hold of your left forearm, and exhale to your right. Inhale up, separate your arms, reach straight up. Exhale, fold all the way forward, reach for the floor. Then take a full breath in, full breath out. Get another full breath in. As you exhale, full breath out. And one more full breath in. Exhale, step, left leg back this time first. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, bend your knees. This should start feeling pretty familiar, right? Inhale, shift your hips back, lift the ball of your foot away from the floor this time as you straighten your leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Now it's different. Inhale, shift your hips back, ball of your foot away from the floor. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, curl your toes up towards your hips. Ball the foot away from the floor. Exhale, bend your knee. More exciting for your hamstrings. Inhale, straighten. Good. Exhale, bend your right knee, arms to the inside of your right leg. Put your left heel on the floor. Walk diagonally away from your hips. Stretch out, just like you did before. So it should start looking familiar. Okay? Then walk back in. Keep left hand down. Lift your left heel up. Right arm up for the twist. Should start looking familiar so that you know where you're going. You don't have to think quite as much about it. It's early. Reach your right arm back. Sweep it forward. Both arms go up. You take a hold of your left forearm with your right hand. Stretch up as you inhale. Go over as you exhale to the right. Inhale, come on back up. Lift through your chest. As you exhale, hands to the floor, both of them. Lift your left leg up. You're gonna give your right knee a little bit of a bend and turn your hips open to the left. Okay, just away from your right leg. So you're coming into half moon. Right hand should be slightly over to the right. You might be up on a block, especially if your knee is bent. But push down with your right leg. Left hand to your hip. Squeeze your right hip in and extend your left arm up. Full breath in. And as you exhale, lower your left hand down. Bend your right knee. Step your left foot back. Put your whole foot on the floor with your toes pointing more forward than out. So both feet on the floor. Your feet are heel to heel. Up on your fingertips, up on your blocks, whatever you have access to. Squeeze your heels towards one another and pull up through your belly as much as you can, especially on the right side of your body. As you exhale, fold. And you might start to feel warm, like I am. As you're moving your body, waking things up. And inhale fully. Exhale completely. Step, left foot up. Right leg back. Inhale, shift your hips back, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Now add, inhale, lift the ball of your foot away from the floor. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, lift the ball of your left foot away from the floor. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, ball of your left foot away from the floor. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, lift the ball of your foot away from the floor. Exhale, bend your knee. You now keep bring your left arm to the inside of your left leg, put your right heel on the floor, walk your arms diagonally out, and start to cross your left arm over your right. So you just give yourself a little bit more space through the left side of your body. Okay, walk back in, lift your right heel up, lift your left arm up for a twist. Okay, so very familiar. Reach your left arm back, sweep it forward and up, both arms up. And then take a hold of your right forearm with your left hand. Stretch up as you inhale. As you exhale, pull over towards your left leg. Good. Inhale, back up. Reach up through all 10 of your fingers. Exhale. Carefully. Both hands to the floor. Shift forward. You can keep your left knee bent for the moment and start to push down through your left leg as you turn your hips to the right. Right hand to your hip. Now to help yourself stay balanced, squeeze your left hip in and underneath you. And make your right toes more enthusiastic than maybe they feel so far. Try it. Spread your toes with excitement. Okay, if you feel ready, extend your right arm up. Inhale fully. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Bend your left knee. Step your right foot back, maybe not as far as you usually do. Your whole foot is on the floor. Squeeze your heels towards one another and fold forward. You take a full breath in. Full breath out. One more full breath in. And then very carefully bend your left knee, step back, downward facing dog. You inhale forward, plank pose, legs strong. As you exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Pull through as you inhale, cobra pose. Exhale back, downward facing dog. 3 full breaths. After your third breath, bend your knees, look forward of your hands, step or jump into a forward bend. Doesn't matter how you get there, so long as you land on your own mat. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Bring your hands up to your hips, strengthen your legs, lengthen your spine. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. This is the last one. Inhale, arms up. Take a hold of your left forearm with your right hand. Stretch up as you inhale. Exhale over to your right. Stay steady through your legs. Inhale as you come on back up. Take a hold of your right forearm. Stretch up over to your left. And inhale back up. Separate your arms. Lift your chest. As you exhale, pull all the way forward. Reach down to the ground. Inhale fully. Exhale. Step your left leg back. Now this time, kind of different. Lower your left knee down. Shift your hips back. Straighten your right leg. Curl your toes back towards your body. Your hamstrings, probably a little bit more awake now. A little bit less foggy. As you curl your toes back towards your body, squeeze your hips towards one another so that you're not sinking over to that left side. Instead, pull your hips in to your hammies on the right side, all three of them. They feel you, they hear you. Inhale. Exhale, rebend your right knee. Lift your left knee up. Put your heel down. Walk diagonally away from your hips. Cross your right arm over. Same as before. Keep your right knee in line with your ankle. Walk back in. Lift your left heel. Left hand down, right arm up. You keep your left leg strong. Inhale. Exhale, reach your right arm back. Sweep both arms forward and up. Take a hold of your left forearm with your right hand. Stretch up as you inhale. As you exhale, pull over towards your right leg. Inhale, coming back up, full stretch. Exhale, carefully shift forward, half moon. You can bend your right knee, turn your hips open to the left, and then push straight down through your right leg as you open up from right to left. So it's your right leg that's really guiding the action, but your left foot also supports you. So make your left foot active, your foot strong. Gives you something else to think about too, which is good news. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand down. Step your right leg back. That slightly shorter stance with both legs straight. Now here you're going to add a twist. This is where it's different. Cross your left arm over your right leg. You can use the block if you need to give yourself a little bit more height. And you can be on the inside of your leg as well. I actually find it a bit easier to have my arm on the outside of my leg because it gives me more something to squeeze into. Right, so I've got to use my legs. Right hand to your hip. Lengthen down through your left leg, that's your back leg. Forward through your spine, roll your shoulder back. Extend your right arm up maybe. If it feels better, keep your hand at your hip. But really work your left leg on the floor. Your left leg is everything here. Get full breath in. Full breath out. Now bend. Bend your right knee. Sweep both arms forward and up. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hands to the ground. Downward facing dog. Yeah. That's exciting. What's even more exciting is there's a whole other side that you get to do. So, step right leg forward. Lower your left knee down. Curl your toes back towards your body. You really work your toes. You want to work your toes here just like you do in half moon when your leg is lifted, because it gives you more access to your muscles. So spread your toes, wake them up, and take a full breath in, full breath out. You keep your hips steady, full breath in, exhale, rebend your left knee. Put your right heel down, arms to the inside of your leg, cross your left arm over your right. You keep your left knee in line with your ankle. You walk back in, lift your right heel up, left arm up and twist. Inhale fully. Exhale, left arm back behind you, and then forward and up. Take a hold of your right forearm with your left hand, stretch up, go over to your left. Inhale back up, full stretch, lift through your chest. As you exhale, carefully shift forward, push off of your back leg and lift your right leg up. Right hand to your hip when you feel steady. You might even keep it on the floor though, so if you're still learning this pose and you need more support, give yourself support. Be kind to yourself. If you can't be nice to yourself during yoga, when can you be nice to yourself, right? You can squeeze your left hip underneath you so your left butt cheek is working almost as much as your right toes. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lower your right hand down. Bend your left knee. Step it back. Both legs straight. Fold forward. And anchor into your right leg, which is your back leg here. Here comes the twist. You can keep your right arm on the inside of your left leg or cross it over. I like to cross it over. Left hand to your hip regardless. Squeeze your heels towards one another and put the emphasis in your right leg as you roll your left shoulder back. Maybe take your left arm up. Maybe take your gaze up. Maybe keep your hand at your hip and keep looking at the floor. Your choice. Full breath in wherever you are. Good full breath out. Bend your left knee. Sweep both arms forward and up. See, this is helping now. Back heel stays down. Lift up and stretch. Warrior one. Hallelujah. Last pose. Exhale, lower your hands to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Okay, technically not last pose, but last pose in the sequence. Okay, inhale forward, plank pose. Lower down as you exhale, chaturanga. Pull through as you inhale, cobra pose. Shift back, exhale, child's pose. Use reach. In your child's pose, walk over a little bit to the right. Your knees in child's pose should be a little bit wider than your hips, toes together. And then walk back, over the other direction, over to the left. And come on back to center. And just sit up. And you can sit on your knees or in a comfortable cross-legged seat. Rest your hands on your thighs and just pause for a moment here. Take a few full breaths in and out. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Just one more breath in and out. And as you're ready, open your eyes. So, how are those hammies feeling? Hopefully they're feeling pretty good. Hopefully they're feeling a little bit more awake. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more awake, a little bit more stretched, a little bit more energized, and ready to face the day. So thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me on your mat. It's always fun for me, and I hope it was a lot of fun for you too. And I look forward to doing it again with you really soon.